was just mad because I was like, you know, I'm not even Mexican, you know, like. But I had my sunglasses on. He didn't see the eyes, you know.
So, apparently there has been a prostitution issue in California as of late. Has anybody?
You don't say.
What is it?
What's the issue?
What's the news on the street, Joe?
What is this, like Figueroa Street kind of shit, like that?
And San Francisco, a lot's been going on.
But it's so cold over there.
What's the issue? There's not enough or it's too little?
There's a shortage. Both. Yeah, I was like, wait.
What they're saying, what people are saying is that the surge in prostitution and apparent human trafficking in California comes after a change in law took effect last month that repealed a ban on loitering with the intent to engage in prostitution.
So there's more streetwalkers.
A ban for loitering that looked like prostitution, so now there's more prostitution.
Okay.
All right, that makes sense, yeah.
See, I hate it when people group together like prostitution and then sex trafficking.
And human trafficking, yeah, they're very different.
There are so many people being like, sex work isn't empowering, sex work sucks, like whatever. And all of them, when you like really get down to it, they're like, because of sex trafficking. And I'm like, they're not intertwined. Like.
That's like saying like, hey, I love purebred doggies from reputable certified breeders. And then there's doggy mules. You know what I mean? There's puppy mills.
Yeah.
There's like two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One's certified and clean and nice. The other one's like in a fucking shady ass like garage.
Yeah. They imagine that it's like Taken, like the movie. They imagine it's like that. It's like, no. Like.
No, and a lot of like sex trafficking happens from like boyfriends who are actually like pimps or like
Yeah.
That's what Andrew Tate did, and that's how he got arrested for trafficking. It's because of
hot take. Let's go.
Well, no, it's not even a hot take. He admitted it on a podcast. I saw him say, "Yeah, I don't pay these girls. I basically make them fall in love with me. I don't let them leave. They're not allowed to go out, and all the money goes to me." That is sex trafficking, and he admitted to do it, and it's called the lover boy method of sex trafficking.
Isn't that what all pimps do?
Yeah.
It's what a lot of pimps do, and a lot of people.
Iceberg Slim taught that skill.
Like on Soft White, when those girls talk, the story is very similar to that.
Yeah.
Oh, he loves me.
Yeah.
Exactly, and a lot of trafficking people think like you're getting kidnapped in parking lots, which don't get me wrong, I've been like approached in parking lots, but I was like, get the fuck away from me, and I called the cops in front of them. But like most of it happens from people you think care about you that then manipulate you. So if you're getting like no money, like even some boyfriends do that with OnlyFans. They're like, let's make an OnlyFans together, and they don't give the girl access to her own account.
Ooh.
So that's probably the most popular method, you think?
Yeah, it's
Modern?
1,000% because it's also harder to catch because then these women still think, well, he loves me, but he doesn't. It's
making money off
manipulation.
you.
Yeah. So
Yeesh.
I never ran into those kind of girls.
That's like
They don't like me.
Do you know the story of Deep Throat?
I never get a chance.
You know Deep
The
Throat?
Richard Nixon thing?
Operation Deep Throat?
I don't know if it's that, but Deep Throat's like it was like a very famous porn film back in the 70s.
Oh.
And it was the first porn film that showed like a girl deep throating, and then she became super famous off of that. And the movie Deep Throat shows a story about how it was basically that. Her dude was just making her have sex with other guys, like and getting paid.
The power of love is so strong. That's what tells me women will do anything for love.
But also, I think a lot of it too is women are taught they're not enough being by yourself. Like men are taught like you are enough without a woman. You're attached to a woman if you just like make money, do this, do that. Even if you don't make money, if you have good dick, you can get girls. But girls, on the other hand, are taught that you are not enough and you need a man to be enough. Like you need to get married, you need to have kids, like you need to do all these things and then you can finally be enough. And that's why when women have all these things, they're still unhappy and have depression and they're like, why don't I feel like enough still? It's because like they need to figure that out without a man to rely on for confidence.
People should just find themselves.
That's what I've been doing.
They need to go to Hawaii and like eat a fucking
All of
coconut.
them need to go to Hawaii.
Stop by Junbi, Waikiki.
But if you have a waterfall on you,
You can find yourself real quick, dude.
You go snorkeling a little bit.
you're
you
like, I
find
know what
yourself.
makes me happy now.
Go buy some sage and shit and light that motherfucker up.
Well, I feel like I found myself with acid and mushrooms. I decided to make an OnlyFans on acid, and I was like, all of a sudden, I was like tripping at a dubstep show. I was like, I'm making an OnlyFans. I was like, why didn't I think of this before? Oh yeah, because I thought my parents would be embarrassed of me, and I didn't want to embarrass my friends from college. And I was like, fuck them, I'm gonna make more money than all of them. And then I made it.
That's tight.
And that, like, I wouldn't have gotten there without acid. Honestly, so thank
What
you.
would have happened?
That kind of video we need to send to all the Asian kids out there to their parents.
Pursue your dreams.
There's a lot of Asian kids fucking trapped in their own minds.
For sure. So there's a California politician who has a suggestion to fix the prostitution issue in California.
Oh, interesting.
And it's to legalize it.
Woo!
I think so.
Here's the thing, and I say this, most of the dangers of prostitution, sex work, even drug dealing comes because it is criminalized and it's illegal.
Yep.
If you're able to regulate things and make it safe for sex workers, like sex workers in Vegas, for example, there are like legal hostels where everyone has to be tested before going in.
Oh, like a bunny ranch type deal?
Yeah, and it's like everyone is safe. It's like you don't have to worry about someone fucking kidnapping you because it is regulated and there's like security and it is safe for you. Like you can't go in with a fucking knife or a weapon. And like with the drugs too, like I get prescribed ketamine for my anxiety, and it's like
You could get ketamine legally?
yeah.
Ketamine helps anxiety?
Yeah, I picked it up at CVS.
Whoa.
At CVS, and I don't have to worry about it being laced with fentanyl. I don't have to worry about fucking dying or ODing off of it. And it's like legalization of things and regulating it is just such. It helps so much, and it's just all this hate and spewing nonsense and the war against drugs and the wars against women being sluts. It's like it just creates a lot of danger.
That's true, because when I got a hooker in Amsterdam, it felt so like chill.
Seamless
Yeah.
too,
Like,
right?
because there's families there just chilling and just watching, like they're just there for tourism, right? And there's guys walking in, and then when you walk up and you just talk to the girls and whatever, like it just feels like you're at the club. It doesn't feel shady.
It doesn't feel like
You
this.
feel like you're in an alley trying to get your dick sucked, you know?
Is it my turn?
Yeah, you're like, it's so weird.
Taboo than that.
Like, this is just
I hate that feeling.
I know, it's the worst, dude.
Yeah, and then like it's not
Alleys are
like going to
scary.
a brothel and you get a lineup and you're thinking in the back of your mind, you're like, are these girls like here on their own will or what? You
Yeah.
know? It's like so
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
But then when you're in a space like that, it doesn't feel like guilty or weird. You know what I mean? Like it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, if it's accepted, then people will accept it. If it's taboo, then people will obviously feel weird about it.
Where do you think American Amsterdam would go down? I think it would be San Francisco or Hollywood.
American Amsterdam?
Well, honestly, Hollywood
about
already, like, sugar daddy stuff is basically like legalized prostitution, where it's like, I don't know, I talked to some people who, as early as like high school, like people are getting scouted. Girls, guys, trans girls, like, and it's really weird because in a lot of, like in LA specifically, it's like people are being paid for like sugar daddies or sugar mommies or whatever. And a lot of it is underage work. And I'm like, why would you, like,
That trips me out because that's so focused on getting a young girl.
yeah,
It's very like obvious.
Why was I 16 being invited to clubs in Hollywood? Like that's weird.
Yeah.
Like I was in high school. I showed the bouncer a credit card, and they let me in.
He's
I
like,
didn't
oh, looks
have an
good to
ID.
me.
Oh, Costco Plus.
Oh, you're.
I got scouted in downtown LA because I used to go to the warehouse toy district because I had an eBay business. And it was a sunny day, so I just had my sunglasses like that. And then this big dude was like, man, I know a lot of men that will pay for you. Man, they love,
shit,
they're
dude.
like, they love Latino boys. And I was like, I'm not fucking Mexican. And I walked away. I was like, huh, that's what you were offended by? That part?
You're right. A lot of men would like me.
But I was kind of, low key though, I was kind of like
Flattered?
that I would even be considered as someone that.
So you ran back and told him?
No,
Thanks. You really made me.
I'm sorry I yelled at you earlier.
How much we talking?
I was just mad because I was like, you know, man, I'm not even Mexican, you know, like. But I had my sunglasses on. He didn't see the eyes, you know. And there was another time I was at a rave, and then this girl, she groped my ass. She grabbed it, right, and then she's like looked at me like this, and then I wanted to say that's wrong, but then my heart was like, thanks, I felt really hot right now.
This is what hot people feel like.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever driven down Figueroa off the 105?
Probably.
105?
Yeah. It doesn't have an exit, but if right when Figueroa meets the 105, that's kind of where like prostitution row is, where they're all just like walking around.
I've heard about it. Never been.
Is it by? Where's it by? Is it by Skid Row?
Heard about it.
It's not by Skid Row.
But you'll see people just
It's in the
walking around.
suburbs. Yeah. Well, not suburbs, but like it's there's homes and apartments around there.
Yeah, industry was.
Interesting.
Walking up and down, and the cops are also kind of driving around, but they have like an understood thing where it's like, you guys, we're not gonna be able to stop you, so at least we're
Be
here if
safe.
something goes wrong.
I knew a guy that would ride his bike and be on a megaphone and then like shout like Christian stuff as he would.
Is he on a bicycle? Does he have a megaphone on his head? And he's
Nah,
like,
with that.
He's your client.
Dude, the guy who used to
Somebody
be
I know.
at University of Arizona, like he would be yelling. I forgot what his fucking thing was, but he ended up getting arrested.
was it Westboro, guys?
Huh?
Westboro Baptist Church?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know what church he was
As
in,
long
but
as
everyone
they
knew him by his
saved
name.
one
No,
life.
but he hit a girl like physically.
Oh,
yeah,
dang.
and went to jail and got banned from campus because he wasn't able to get banned for a while. But I remember I do crazy things like I would be like, "Yo, I just did a bunch of blow last night. Yo, I just got chlamydia." Or pull my shorts all the way up and be like, "How do you like this ass?" And he would be so disgusted with me, and I'd love it.
I feel like
I wouldn't
those
want you
guys-
to be attracted to me anyways.
I think those guys are actually really horny. That's
Closet
why
horny,
they-
yeah.
He was like, oh, disgusting.
Demons, man, yeah.
I mean, Christianity, they're like, you need to save your virginity till marriage, but people are getting married when they're like 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, they're speeding that shit.
It's like, how the fuck are you supposed to be a 40-year-old fucking virgin waiting for someone to fall in love with you when you don't even know how to fuck?
All right, I'm a virgin.
Let them know.